Assalamualaikum to my beloved madam. Today me and my partner are going to present risk management. We already choose company which is Malaysia Airport Holding Berhad for this project. Hi, my name is Siti Hajar and now I will explain about company background for this company. Malaysia Airports Holding Berhad is a Malaysian airport company that manages most of the airports in Malaysia. The firm was recently awarded the duty to manage airports in international destination. It has its head office in the Malaysia Airports Corporate Office in the Persiaran Corporate KLIA in Kuala Lumpur International Airport Sepang, Selangor. The holding company Malaysia Airports Holding Berhad MAHB was incorporated as a public limited company in November 1999 and was thereafter listed on the main board of the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange, becoming the first airport operating company to be listed in Asia and the sixth in the world. The company is listed on the Malaysian Stock Exchange, Bursa Malaysia.
Hi everyone, my name is Iqbal Garisan, and for this project, I need to identify the risk, evaluate the risk, and to find the most suitable risk management method based on the few articles that we have found. For this project, we have found 3 news that related to the MAHB. The title for the first news was Revenue Risk for Malaysia Airports. It was about MAHB share price fell 72 cents or 7.89% to close at 8.4 ringgit, erasing 1.19 billion in market capitalization from its February 12 close. The type of risk for this news was price risk, where it's mentioned about the falling share price. The second one, MAHB slipped into the red in Q3. Total cost reduced by 709 million in the 9 months. It was about MAHB recorded a net loss of 431.17 million from a net profit of 507.53 million, while revenue shrank 58.65% to 1.6 billion from 3.87 billion. The type of risk for this news was pure risk, because their profit and loss have been affected during the year of COVID-19, which are in the year end of 2020. Last but not least, the news is talking about MAHB may need to raise more borrowings to repay debts due this year, according to CGS CIMB research. The news is about MAHB Malaysia business had a cash balance of 1 billion ringgit, which was topped up by 800 million sukuk raised in April 2022 to 1.8 billion ringgit. After deducting planned capital expenditure of 400 million ringgit, the cash balance still insufficient to repay 1.5 billion of sukuk. It fails to generate positive operating cash flow. The type of risk for this news definitely credit risk. The article has fallen under credit risk because MAHB raised more borrowings for working capital and failed to repay the borrowings. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I'm going to explain suggested implementation. The suggested implementation that can be given to MAHB is under loss control, which is increased frequentation. MAHB can apply this method before and after a loss occurs to minimize the severity of potential losses. Loss control is necessary to ensure long-term sustainability and profitability. Next is MAHB can diversify their activity. For example, during pandemic COVID-19, MAHB organized their airmen, friends and family sales at government agency and corporate office to enable non-travelers to purchase travel retail products outside of the airport. MAHB also collaborated with Tourism Malaysia through the Joint International Tourism Development Program to stimulate international and domestic travel demand. Not only have that, but for pure risk, MAHB need to have insurance for their company. This insurance cannot cover all the losses that might be incurred by MHB company, but at least the company can secure their profit and loss from dropped drastically, especially during the unpredictable things that might be happen in future. Lastly, for monitoring the performance and suitability of the method have two. Firstly, flight data monitoring is the methodical proactive utilization of computerized flight simulator from everyday operation to enhance safe operation within a safety performance that is inherently fair and without punishment. The FDM technology has numerous advantages in terms of safety. The management of the airline employs flight data analysis to proactively identify major excesses and handle flight operational hazards as well as to control to mitigate them. This method is suitable to monitor for the performance because an airline can compare its SOP with all those actually accomplished in regular line flights by using the flight monitoring system. Additionally, it serves as a feedback signal for the airline SMS and enables airline to take prompt remedially action when large deviation from SOP but passenger risk of safety. Besides, it can determine operational risk area, measure present safety rations, and determine and quantity organization hazard by drawing attention to any unusual, dangerous, or out the ordinary occurrences. Lastly, analysis chart. A most typical in-performance monitoring technique is undoubtedly a chart of risk. They are not intended to convey complicated info. They work best when used to deliver a cursory look of wide range of information such as hazard classification, issue type classification, and etc. Simple method for analyzing result on active safety aspect to passive overall organizational performance motivation to concentrate risk operational process by hazarding senior management. Last but not least, the method is very suitable because the optimal place to develop risk analysis chart is in an incorporated aviation SMS network wherein charts are generated instantly as new data is received. Although you could make this chart in Microsoft Excel, don't plan on having the time, effort or data necessary for ongoing performance assessment. This safety performance chart will at most be produced annually by safety teams without access to aviation SMS databases.
That's all from me, Ikma, and my partner, Hajar. Thank you.